The London Dream. On a budget. Hey everyone, Ben Brown here, ready to take you on an adventure. London, the land of Big Ben, red phone booths, and expensive pints. We've all heard it, right? London's reputation as a budget buster precedes it. But what if I told you that you could experience the magic of London without emptying your wallet? That's right. We're diving headfirst into the ultimate London adventure, all while sticking to a ridiculously tight budget $50 a day. Get ready for a wild ride as I navigate the bustling streets, sample delicious food, and soak in iconic sights, all without breaking the bank. Stay tuned to see if I survive London without selling a kidney. Big Ben, bigger budget, not today. Now I know what you're thinking. London on $50 a day? Impossible! The city's known for its sky-high prices, from accommodation to that afternoon cuppa. Trust me, I felt the same way. Finding affordable accommodation was like finding a needle in a haystack, and don't even get me started on the cost of a simple meal. But hey, that's the thrill of the challenge, right? We're about to debunk the myth that London is only for the wealthy. Get ready to discover hidden gems, budget-friendly eats, and clever hacks to stretch your dollars further than you ever thought possible. Your support fuels the adventure. Before we dive into the nitty-gritty of my London escapade, a quick shout-out to the best travel companions ever, you guys. Your support keeps this channel going and inspires me to keep exploring the world on a budget. So, if you're ready to conquer London without breaking the bank, smash that thumbs up button, subscribe to join our awesome community of budget travelers, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an adventure. Remember, every like, comment, and subscription fuels my wanderlust and helps me bring you even more epic, budget-friendly travel content. Now let's get back to the London adventure. Alright, let's address the elephant in the room, London's cost of living. We're talking about a city where a pint can cost you a tenner, and that's before you've even thought about food. Walking around central London, you're bombarded with Michelin star restaurants, designer boutiques, and luxurious hotels. It's easy to feel like you need a small fortune just to survive. But fear not, my fellow budget travelers, because beneath the surface of luxury, there's a whole other side to London, a side with affordable eats, budget-friendly attractions, and transportation hacks that'll make your wallet breathe a sigh of relief. The accommodation challenge, from palaces to, well, you'll see. Finding affordable accommodation in London was probably the biggest hurdle. Hostels, budget hotels, Airbnb, I explored every option, desperately trying to escape the clutches of outrageous prices. Let's just say that my dreams of staying in a luxurious suite overlooking the Thames were quickly dashed. But hey, who needs luxury when you have resourcefulness? I'll be revealing my secret weapon for finding budget-friendly accommodation in London. Trust me, it involves thinking outside the box, embracing the minimalist lifestyle, temporarily of course, and maybe even getting a little cozy with fellow travelers. Stay tuned. Tube trauma. Navigating London's transport maze on a budget. London's public transport system is legendary. The iconic red buses, the sprawling tube network, but it can also drain your funds faster than you can say, Oyster card. A single tube journey can set you back a few quid, and those costs add up quickly. But fear not, my frugal friends, because I'm about to become your transport guru. Get ready to discover the art of walking, it's free and scenic, master the bus system, cheaper than the tube, and unlock the secrets of off-peak travel. We'll be navigating London like pros, all while keeping those pounds firmly in our pockets. Supermarket sweep, finding food that doesn't cost a king's ransom. Alright, fellow foodies, let's talk about everyone's favorite topic, food. Whether you're a local or a tourist, food is a universal love language. Now, London is a melting pot of cuisines with Michelin-starred restaurants tempting you at every turn. The city is a paradise for food lovers, offering everything from traditional British fare to exotic international dishes. But when you're on a $50 a day budget, those fancy dinners are out of the question. It's easy to feel left out when you can't afford the high-end dining experiences. So, how does a budget traveler survive in a city obsessed with gourmet everything? Enter the humble supermarket. These places are a treasure trove for anyone looking to eat well without breaking the bank. Yep, I became best mates with the likes of Tesco, Sainsbury's, and Lidl. These supermarkets offer a wide range of affordable options that can satisfy any craving. Forget fancy restaurants, we're talking meal deals, prepackaged sandwiches, and enough instant ramen to last a lifetime. These options are not only budget-friendly but also convenient for those on the go. Okay, maybe not a lifetime, but you get the point. The variety is endless, and there's something for everyone. Supermarkets became my secret weapon for affordable meals and snacks on the go. They offer a practical solution for anyone looking to save money while still enjoying delicious food. Stay tuned for my top tips on supermarket shopping for the budget-conscious traveler. You'll be amazed at how much you can save while still enjoying the culinary delights London has to offer. Market marvels unearthing London's hidden and affordable gems. Now, while supermarkets were a lifesaver, I also wanted to experience the local flavors of London without breaking the bank. That's where London's incredible markets come in. From Borough Market's foodie paradise to Camden Market's eclectic mix of street food and vintage finds, these markets were a feast for the senses and the budget. Imagine indulging in a hearty falafel wrap for a fraction of the price of a restaurant meal or discovering hidden culinary gems from all corners of the globe. The markets were an adventure for my taste buds and my wallet. They were also the perfect place to find unique souvenirs and soak in the vibrant atmosphere of London. Trust me, the markets are a must-do for any budget traveler. Transportation triumphs. Conquering London without emptying your wallet. Now let's dive into the best ways to navigate this sprawling metropolis without spending a fortune on transport. London's public transportation system is amazing, but those Oyster card swipes can add up quickly. Each tap can feel like a little pinch to your wallet. So I channeled my inner Londoner and embraced the art of walking. It's not just a mode of transport, it's an experience. Not only did it save me money, but it also allowed me to discover hidden gems and soak in the city's charm at my own pace. Every corner turned revealed a new story. Plus, London is surprisingly walkable, and you'll be amazed at what you stumble upon when you ditch the tube. From quaint cafes to historic landmarks, the city unfolds in unexpected ways. Of course, there were times when walking wasn't feasible, and that's where my trusty Oyster card came in. It's a lifesaver for those longer journeys. But I became a master of off-peak travel, avoiding the rush hour crowds and snagging those cheaper fares. Timing is everything when it comes to saving money. And let's not forget about London's iconic red buses. They're not just a means of transport, they're a part of the city's identity. They're cheaper than the tube and offer a fantastic way to see the city from a different perspective. Riding on the top deck gives you a unique view of London's bustling streets and historic architecture. The $50 struggle, when frugality bites back. Now let's get real, folks. Living on $50 a day in London wasn't all sunshine and roses. Sure, I had my supermarket sweeps, my market feasts, and my strategic walks, but there were days when the budget constraints hit hard. Days when I was tired of instant ramen, craving a proper meal and longing for a taste of home. There were moments when I wished I could just splurge on a fancy dinner, hail a black cab, and forget about pinching pennies. But that's the thing about budget travel. It tests your limits, pushes you outside your comfort zone, and forces you to get creative. And you know what? It's in those moments of struggle that the real adventure begins. I'll never forget this one particular day in London. I'd meticulously planned my budget, factoring in transportation, a cheap lunch, and a visit to the British Museum. Free entry, thank goodness. Everything was going swimmingly until disaster struck. I was on my way to the museum when my trusty Oyster card decided to take an early retirement. Out of credit, stranded, and with a rumbling stomach, I was in a pickle. I had to make a choice walk for miles to find a top-up point, missing out on the museum, or find a way to stretch my remaining cash even further. Pride swallowed, I decided to ask for help. I approached a friendly-looking local and explained my predicament. To my surprise, he not only pointed me towards the nearest and cheapest place to top up my Oyster card, but also shared some insider tips on budget-friendly eats in the area. He even treated me to a cup of tea and a biscuit, restoring my faith in humanity, and my blood sugar levels. That day, I learned a valuable lesson about the kindness of strangers, and the importance of staying humble, even when you're feeling lost and hangry. It was a reminder that sometimes, the best travel experiences happen when you least expect them, and that asking for help can lead to unexpected connections and heartwarming encounters. So, after surviving on $50 a day in London, what did I learn? Firstly, don't believe the hype. London can be affordable if you know where to look. London doesn't have to be a budget black hole. With a bit of planning and a dash of resourcefulness, you can experience its magic without selling your granny's silver. Remember those supermarket sweeps? They became my secret weapon. Grabbing a meal deal for a $5 or stocking up on snacks kept those hunger pangs at bay and my wallet happy. And the markets? They were a treasure trove of affordable delights. Forget fancy restaurants, the street food was incredible. Delicious, authentic, and easy on the wallet. A winning combination in my book. And let's not forget the power of walking. London is a city best explored on foot. And it's amazing what you discover when you ditch the expensive tube rides and embrace those cobblestone streets. From hidden gems to iconic landmarks, every corner has a story to tell. So lace up your walking shoes, grab a map, and embark on your own budget-friendly adventure. London awaits. Here's the thing about budget travel. It's not just about saving money, it's about embracing a different way of experiencing a destination. It's about stepping outside your comfort zone, connecting with locals, and discovering hidden gems you'd probably miss if you were busy splashing the cash. I'll admit I was skeptical at first. $50 a day in London seemed impossible. But the challenge forced me to be creative, resourceful, and open to new experiences. I had to think outside the box, ditch the tourist traps, and embrace the local way of life. And you know what? It led to some of the most memorable and authentic experiences of my trip. Remember that day my Oyster card died, and I felt like my London adventure was over? Turns out, it was just the beginning. That experience, along with countless others, taught me that budget travel isn't about deprivation. It's about embracing the unexpected and finding joy in the simplest things. It's about realizing that the most valuable souvenirs aren't the ones you buy, but the memories you make, the connections you forge, and the lessons you learn along the way. So yeah, I survived London on $50 a day. But more importantly, I thrived. I discovered a side to the city I never knew existed, a side that embraced resourcefulness, celebrated diversity, and proved that adventure can be found on any budget. There you have it, my friends. Proof that you can conquer London without breaking the bank. Who needs a trust fund when you've got a well-planned budget and a thirst for adventure? Forget those fancy travel guides that make you feel like you need a king's ransom to step foot in this city. London is best experienced like a local, exploring hidden alleyways, discovering budget-friendly eats, and soaking in the vibrant energy that pulsates through every street corner. Sure, there were moments when I craved that Michelin star meal or wished I could hail a black cab without consulting my dwindling budget. But you know what? The experiences I had, the people I met, and the lessons I learned while navigating London on a shoestring were far more valuable than any luxury could ever be. So, what are you waiting for? London is calling, and it's calling for the budget traveler in all of us. Dust off your backpacks, polish those walking shoes, and get ready for an adventure that will leave your wallet happy and your soul richer than ever before. And hey, if I can conquer London on $50 a day, so can you. Remember, it's not about how much you spend, but how much you experience. Don't forget to share your own budget travel tips, stories, and London dreams in the comments below. Your experiences might just inspire another adventure. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more budget travel shenanigans, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an adventure. Until next time, happy travels.